Hi, welcome back to Wonder Seasons Art. Today I'm doing a watercolor. This is a Florida coastal scene that I'm doing on a folded piece of watercolor paper so that it can be a birthday card for my uncle. He was a lifelong fisherman. He's from Florida, and he always thinks about being by the sea and fishing, and now he lives far from the coast, so I did this card for his birthday. Just sketching it in with just a regular pencil. I used a couple of different reference photos that I generated online, and just noodling in the clouds like you see when you're in Florida. These big rolling kind of clouds off above the sea. Put in a palm tree there on the beach, and now I'm sort of sketching in this little fisherman. Now this isn't a real beach, it's just an artificially created one, but it's the spirit of Florida. It's just that sort of semi-tropical kind of beach day. You're just sitting there on a small beach. I would think this might be something maybe south of Boca Raton, maybe, I don't know. Maybe in the Keys, but it's just a little coastal scene. Just working on shadows and things cast on the ground. So there I've finished the loose drawing, and now I'm just quickly putting in the sky around the clouds. Just very loosely putting in sky color and leaving the cloud shapes as the white of the paper. And I went from the big wash brush to I think that's like a 10 round. And just putting in some different types of blues. And something that leaves a little gray. The clouds have little gray underparts to help show form. And just some little warm kind of brown tones for the palm tree. Trying to do as much as possible with that brush. I like to be a little loose, and the drawing can show through the color forms rather than being hyper realistic and tight. I just enjoy the drawing, and I enjoy the loose coloring of the in this process. So, and here I'm just putting in the warm coastal watercolors. The kind of turquoisey, aqua, greenish blue. And so then I had all these cast shadows that had chance to use some nice cool blues in it to show shadow instead of just like a gray. Just make the piece more colorful, putting in the distant foliage and into some sand colors and coming back in and working on the shadows some. And sometimes you just want to make it loose and colorful. And since this is like a birthday card, I figured it could be really nice and have some nice color pops in it. Just putting in some variation greens in the leaves. And here I'm putting in like these dull greens, or desaturated greens, kind of like an olive maybe, or something that has a little bit of the complementary in the green to bring it down, help show some density in the center of the tree. Adding a little warm browns to it to give it a little extra pizzazz. And then throwing in just a little darker color in the middle of the shadows. And working on the beach sand color. And it's just a soft earth tone, kind of like a tan. And there I'm just kind of pepping up the shadows now all around. Got some nice blues in that shadow with the tree. Imagine the shadow's a lot darker towards the base of the tree, and it just fades out as more light infiltrates the shadow zones. Sometimes I'll blot with a paper towel while it's wet to give it this little effect. I just sort of like that loose, sort of smoky effect it gets when you put down and pull back out. And then I'm just using a small brush to put in line work and details here on top of that. And just working in some really nice vibrant greens on top of it, just for some key frond spots. Some of the palm tree would be in shadow, some would be in more direct light and get more color. And just reinforcing the shadow side loosely, putting in some real strong shadows on that tree to help sort of separate it from the background a little bit. This was a fun piece to do. I plan on doing more of these kind of nice, simple little landscape scenes. And I'll be doing all sorts of stuff, so I hope you guys will come back and watch as I explore different mediums doing these. Just pretty scenes. We'll probably do some landscapes and some animals and try some different still lifes and stuff. It's gonna be fun. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that process. And see you in the next video.